actually need to save it because it was missing, but he wasn't quite sure, and he was given the goal kick, and so the keeper for Mines has kicked it into the middle of the field, the ball bouncing around, the Mines have possession now. There's not a good pass by the Mines player, but he does succeed in, no, he doesn't, he tries to keep it in, can't do it, and that ball will go out of bounds right in front of the Fort Lewis substitute bench.
Yeah, Mines is having a hard time possessing the ball right now, so I've really, this whole half has really been all Fort Lewis.
It's really been all Fort Lewis, you're quite right. In the middle of the game, they lost up in Denver earlier this year, where Fort Lewis lost to Mines in the conference game 1-0. Fort Lewis felt like they had more shots, more possession in that game too, but let's not sell Mines too short. They are the number one team in the nation, and there's a player going forward, and down he goes. That might be Hamilton, and as he runs towards the line, he's pushed, and down he goes. That'll be a free kick to Fort Lewis. They're only about 2 yards off that goal, and they're way out wide on the western side of the field. What do you think they'll do here? No, Lawrence busy speaking up the commentary. Let's see, I think it's one underneath and bangs across the box. Is there a header there for Fort Lewis? No, the tallest player there is Mines, and he heads it out towards the surface. There's only one player back for Fort Lewis in big trouble, and Duke gets the ball away from the Mines player. Fort Lewis with all the tall Fort Lewis defenders up on that corner kick. Fort Lewis in terrible trouble, and here's the player, the number 12 for Mines, going to shoot. No, he crosses it into the middle, and that big player makes an awful mess of it when he was all by himself around the top of the box, and somehow Fort Lewis get away with that. Oh, what a great attack by Mines on the counter-attack with, here's a lovely dribbling by Kyle Wood to get away from his opponent and back to Duke. Man, Duke made an incredibly important saving tackle there about 40 yards out. It was a long way out, but had that Mines player got past the last defender, he would have been away onto the goal as King now makes a nice pass to Severs, who, that's not a good game, Lawrence Severs. He didn't concentrate there, tried to trap it, and just let the ball roll over his feet, out of bounds, and that will be a throw-in to Mines.
Well, you know, John, we're about 30 minutes into this second half, 15 minutes left in the game here, and some of these guys are starting to look a little fatigued at times. That's what happens when you're just a little bit fatigued there with what happened 5 seconds.
I think we need a sub. I'm not suggesting who it might be, but I think a sub needs to come in here soon, and I know that the coach wants to go with his best 11 being down a goal, but the players have totally dominated the second half and are starting to look a bit tired under this heat. And it certainly is hot as Hamilton has the ball way out wide. Will he cross? Yes, he's crossing into the box about 20 yards down. Becerra tries to tap it to himself, can't do it all. It was awfully close, but the Mines player has cleared it away. There goes Kling high in the air, but the Mines player gets the ball. Again, there's a beautiful tackle by Kling, and that big Mines player was going to be away if he hadn't made that tackle about 40 yards out. Here's Wood on the ball. Fort Lewis taking risks here to try to get the score tied, and man, they have to be very careful on these counter-attacks, and here come Mines again. It's a 3 against 4. There's a big clap of thunder with about 14 minutes to go, and that ball gets cut through the Fort Lewis defence, and we have just heard the siren go off, and that's the lightning siren, and I can't believe it, because as we look to the west, there's not a dark cloud hardly in the sky, but apparently it's behind us.
It must be behind us, John,
the stadium.
Up the Florida Valley there. That's where most of the dark clouds have been coming from, and so, well, we'll have to see. That means a 30-minute minimum lightning delay, as I recall, 30 minutes, and so there's about 14 minutes left in this.
Attention fans, according to the NCAA lightning guidelines, we're going to postpone the game until the weather clears. Please take shelter in your cars, in the Wayland Gymnasium, or in Skyhawk Hall immediately.
Okay, so you can hear the PA announcer maybe in the background. They're asking all the spectators to leave the field and take shelter.
So the assumption is we'd be off the air then for another 30 minutes, which would put us at about 4 or 5:50 then, huh?
Yeah, and I'm not sure if they're allowed to come back shorter than 30 minutes if it's all cleared, or players go down. Out to Duke, who pokes it to Kling back to Joe Severs, who just kicks it up in the air, probably not advisable because the Mines are in the ascendancy back there. There's a beautiful header by Kling to Wood. Can Wood go forward? Here he goes. Now he's pushed off the ball by Mines. It wasn't Wood's fault. He was just trying to go forward there, just didn't have time. Here's a beautiful pass coming on across the field by Severs. Severs is looking for a pass, but he can't find one. Kling, no, that's not quite following along. He's going to go there, put it in the box. Oh, beautiful shot across the box too. It must be a shot.
medal up there up in the press box.
Yeah, it's very hard to say. He did do a beautiful cross, but it just got ahead of his players as 3 minutes to go now.
There was a lot of space out here on the left side here with Severs. There's a lot of space over here.
And it's Tommy Severs now off a header off the punt by Florida's keeper from Clingan now to Severs. He makes a little touch pass to Hong, who goes over to Wood. Wood's going to dance around the player and he's going to take a little chip with his foot as Finn might have hit that with his arm. But it's gone 2 minutes down.
Everybody's in the box except for Grant.
Cunningham's come forward and that was a bad corner kick at a bad time. That's bad luck. It was very low, only about 3 yards out. And the defender got to it but could only kick that out of bounds under pressure from Cunningham. Here's the corner kick. This is a lot better one. Is there anybody there for Fort Lewis? No. It's touched by Kling, I believe, and over everybody's head. It may have been Blackwell, and that's gone out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick to Lions.
Yeah, so we've got a minute 45 here. It's getting down to the wire, Tom.
Yes, and that's, well, if this goes into overtime, that's really going to interfere with that battle, but Fort Lewis have to get a goal yet, and there's less than 2 minutes to go. A beautiful header by Cunningham. All the Fort Lewis players up, but Mines are tough, and they've headed it away. It's in the general direction of Seppers, but he can't get it. Now here comes Mines coming away, but Blackwell's got it, and he goes up to Becerra. Becerra's going to try to get that ball, but Mines are tough, and they played very well, and now they beat the ball down the other end of the field, and that was a good play by Mines because it's gone all the way to the Fort Lewis keeper, and with a minute to go, he's going to punt this ball as far as he can, and it's landing right around where Byron Seppers is, headed
1 minute remaining.
out of bounds. And yes, it is out of bounds. It'll be a Fort Lewis throw in, and Kling has it. Let's see what he can do. He's going to have to throw this ball in quickly, and someone's going to have to shoot it goal. He goes backwards towards Blackwell. Blackwell's going to dump this ball into the box, I believe, and that's the right decision. And is there anybody there for Fort Lewis? There is, but it's a header. It is by Mines. There's Duke fighting hard for the ball against one Mines player. Wood's got the ball. He breaks away, but he's got all these opponents on him, but he spins away. Oh, he's a clever player, is Wood, and it's dumping into the box. This could be something for Fort Lewis. No, it's hit by Mines. There's a header by Settlers. Shot by it's blocked by Mines. It's it was very close for Lewis as we're running down with 30 seconds to go. Here's a breakaway by Mines as they run into the box. This could be a goal. It's running into the goal. They have some. The keeper came in, but
Goal or diggers.
for Mines in the dying seconds. And the clock has stopped at 12 seconds, and that was just a risk you take, Lauren, when you all come forward trying to score a goal.
Ordigger goal scored by number 10, Pecho Akindele.
We were throwing everybody up top, and boy,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we are at the end of the game, and what a magnificent display of soccer we've had today in this doubleheader. Firstly, by the first Fort Lewis winning.
Don't forget, Skyhawk fans, the men's soccer team will be back in action on Sunday, hosting Colorado Christian at 1 p.m.
Great game of soccer, and congratulations to Mines. They've come down here to Dirksfield many, many times and lost.
Fort Lewis College Volleyball is also in action tonight at 7:15 against New Mexico Highlands.
yeah, they just came out and from the get-go, they took advantage.
And don't forget, the Skyhawk football team is hosting Colorado Mines tomorrow at 1 p.m. on Ray Dennison Memorial Field.
Cost you